The story of Lucifer's fall from grace and his transformation into Satan is one of the most well-known narratives in Christian theology. While there is no single, detailed account of this story in the Bible, various passages from Scripture, combined with church tradition and later theological interpretations, paint a fuller picture of Lucifer's fall. This story is rooted in themes of pride, rebellion, and the struggle between good and evil. Who was Lucifer? The name Lucifer means light bearer or morning star, and is traditionally used to refer to an angel of great beauty and power before his fall. In Christian theology, Lucifer was one of the highest-ranking angels, possibly an archangel, known for his exceptional wisdom and splendor. In Isaiah 14:12, Lucifer is referred to as the morning star who fell from heaven. How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning! How you are cut down to the ground, you who weaken the nations! Though Isaiah 14 primarily addresses the king of Babylon, this passage has been interpreted by many Christian scholars as symbolically referring to the fall of Lucifer. The fall of Lucifer. The exact reasons for Lucifer's fall are often drawn from interpretations of biblical texts and theological tradition. 1. Pride. According to tradition, Lucifer became prideful because of his beauty, wisdom, and power. He desired to be equal to God, or even to surpass him. This act of pride and self-exaltation led to his rebellion against God. The Bible speaks about pride leading to a fall in Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. 2. Rebellion. Lucifer, fueled by his pride, refused to serve God and led a rebellion against him. Tradition holds that Lucifer, along with a third of the angels in heaven, rebelled against God's authority. This battle between the forces of Lucifer and the faithful angels is mentioned symbolically in Revelation 12, verse 7-9. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. 3. Lucifer's expulsion from heaven. After Lucifer's rebellion, he was cast out of heaven by God, along with the angels who followed him. This fall transformed Lucifer from a radiant angel into Satan, the adversary of God. He was banished from heaven and thrown into the earthly realm, where he became the ruler of a kingdom of darkness. And Ezekiel 28:12-17 is another passage interpreted as a reference to Lucifer's fall, although it primarily addresses the king of Tyre. You were the model of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created till wickedness was found in you. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you to the earth. I made a spectacle of you before kings. Lucifer's transformation into Satan. After his fall, Lucifer became known as Satan, which means adversary or accuser in Hebrew. He is no longer a light bearer, but the prince of darkness and the chief enemy of God and humanity. His role in Christian tradition is to oppose God's will, deceive humans, and lead them into sin. The temptation of Adam and Eve. One of Satan's first appearances in Scripture is in the form of the serpent in the Garden of Eden, where he tempts Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, leading to the fall of man. Genesis 3. This act illustrates Satan's role as a deceiver and enemy of humanity. The accuser. In the book of Job, Satan is portrayed as the accuser who tests the faith of the righteous. He challenges Job's loyalty to God, seeking to undermine Job's righteousness by bringing suffering upon him. Job 1-2. The tempter of Christ. In the New Testament, Satan attempts to derail Jesus' mission by tempting him in the wilderness. Matthew 4, verse 11. Jesus resists Satan's temptations, reaffirming his loyalty to God. Theological interpretations of Lucifer's fall. The story of Lucifer's fall has been a subject of rich theological reflection. Early church fathers, such as St. Augustine, interpreted the fall of Lucifer as the beginning of evil in the universe. In Augustine's view, evil was not created by God, but entered the world through the misuse of free will by Lucifer and his followers. In Paradise Lost, the poet John Milton elaborates on the biblical story of Lucifer's fall, depicting Satan as a tragic figure who declares, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven," symbolizing his pride and rebellious nature. Lucifer's role in eschatology. In Christian eschatology, Satan is ultimately defeated by God. According to the book of Revelation, at the end of time, Satan will be bound and thrown into the lake of fire, where he will face eternal punishment for his rebellion against God. And the devil who had deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet were, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Revelation 20, verse 10. Conclusion: Lucifer's transformation into Satan. The transformation of Lucifer into Satan is a story of pride, rebellion, and the consequences of desiring equality with God. Once a powerful angel of light, Lucifer's ambition to rise above God led to his downfall, turning him into Satan, the embodiment of evil and the ultimate adversary of God's plans for humanity. His role in Christian theology is to oppose God's will, deceive humans, and wage spiritual warfare until the final defeat of evil at the end of time.